didn't nobody tell me she really got arrested, bro? This is the mug shot. She really got arrested for doing too much.
Charlie Kirk hated you. Why are you so hateful? Yeah.
Hey, can somebody tell her to back up?
Can you not put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting. Explain
what I get to receive my reparations for slavery.
You don't deserve it.
Imagine somebody aggressively saying you're stupid and you're worthless. So that's basically what happened with Charlie Kirk, right? So he went out of his way to degrade black people and talk about how stupid we are, how worthless we are, how undeserving we are, right? And so, you know, he recently passed away, and a student at Texas Tech, her name is Cameron Booker, was celebrating that. And they expelled her. Well, I'm sorry, expelled her is the word. Yeah, she got expulsion. They are putting assault charges on her. And I just think it's crazy because it's cool for him to say all the degrading things he said, but it's not cool for her to react about all the degrading things he said. I feel like this is the world we live in, and this is why people be constantly back and forth with each other. Because Willie Legs, Governor Grab Abbott, is out there excited about the fact that he's doing this to this girl. Texas Tech done kicked her out, all of this stuff. I just think that's really crazy.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about another F around and find out story, okay? I feel like we're going to have a lot of these stories to cover over the next week or so because, again, leftists are finding out that there are consequences, okay, to their actions, right? That accountability has returned to this country, right? A lot of these leftists have gotten away with the most heinous things over the past few years, but now that the culture is shifting, now they're facing accountability and they're boohoo-whining and crying foul, okay? And they're boohoo-whining and crying foul about this story that we got to talk about here, featuring a radicalized college student who ended up getting arrested, charged, and expelled after she decided it would be a good idea to mock and harass students on the Texas Tech campus who were simply just honoring Charlie Kirk, okay? And again, she thought it'd be a good idea to interrupt that, okay, to make an ass out of herself. And yeah, she found out.
Oh no, keep going. Do your song. Do your song. You're so brave.
I'm so beautiful.
You're so brave. She started saying, haha, your homie dead. For saying this.
Homie dad.
Evil is real, people, and it kind of looks like that. Evil. Evil. Murder is bad. She is evil. Have not said. Why are you being so hateful?
Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Yeah.
Hey, can somebody tell her to back up?
Can you not put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting here. You walked up to me.
Okay, well,
I don't want this. I said rest in peace.
And I can
Just leave it alone. Please don't come after me. I want to be left alone.
I'm not emotional, ma'am. Don't tell me what I am and what I'm not. You can get out of my face because I could tell you what you are, but you won't like it.
You're being aggressive. You're being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
No,
we're not.
I'm very calm right now.
You bring race into it.
Why are you?
Come on now.
Like racing at me? No, I just said I don't want to talk to you.
I just don't want. I don't want.
The only reason that you're getting away with
Oh my God!
Look at me, everybody. Look at me.
Disgusting.
Look at me.
You.
Your homie dead. Your homie dead. Your homie dead. He got shot in the head.
Lines. Governor Abbott shared a post on X saying a Texas Tech student has been expelled after publicly celebrating Charlie Kirk's death with video of the incident going viral. The governor reposted the video, thanking the university for taking action. Texas Tech Board of Regents Chairman Cody Campbell reposted the governor's statement saying, quote, "We are proud of our values and are not afraid to stand up for them." Now, just moments ago, Texas Tech University did release a statement confirming the student Cameron Booker, who was booked on assault charges, is no longer enrolled at Texas Tech University, adding any behavior that denigrates victims of violence is reprehensible and has no place on our campus. It is not aligned with our values. Federal law prevents Texas Tech University from commenting on individual student conduct matters. We take all reported violations seriously and address them under university policy and the law. That was also in part what the statement read. You can see more about this story on our website, kcbd.com. Meanwhile,
Yeah, seeing that, you heard that. You guys saw that this student went out of her way to disrupt a vigil for Charlie Kirk, right? She went out of her way to make an ass out of herself, right? And to mock his assassination. Now, also in the video, what you can see is that this individual also assaulted the student who was there just to say, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, right? That's what she did, and that's why she got the assault charge. Now, my gut feeling is that she got expelled because of the fact that not only was she engaged in denigrating someone's death, right? That's what she was doing, which is prohibited, okay, from school policy, okay? You cannot be denigrating the victims of violence, right? Or disrupting campus events, okay, and harassing people. She also assaulted him at the same time, right? Which I think is what ultimately led to her being expelled. But leftists are trying to make this out to be a free speech issue. Oh, see, this is MAGA attacking free speech. This is more hypocrisy.
Greg Abbott says, this is what happened to a person who was mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination at Texas Tech. And it says FAFO. That stands for fuck around and find out. And you see this young black woman getting arrested. That's what you see. So according to Greg Abbott, his words, not mine, this is what happened to the person who was mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination at Texas Tech. So she is being arrested for mocking the assassination of Charlie Kirk. This is a classic, literal, textbook example of free speech. We may not like it. You could say it's uncouth. You could say it's incredibly mean. Whatever you want to say, it is completely and utterly legal. You think if I got murked, there wouldn't be conservatives dancing in the fucking streets? I got news for you. There would be. But he's bragging about it. Here's something he posted on Twitter just a few months back. I just signed a law protecting free speech on college campuses. Oh my God. They never meant it. When they say we believe in free speech, they say we believe in free speech to say overtly racist shit and to call for our 17th fucking war of imperial aggression. That's what they mean when they say we believe in free speech. They believe in free speech for right-wingers. And as far right as you want to go on that spectrum, they're the people who get free speech. Nazis get free speech and you can shut up and take it. But if you're slightly to the left of center, oh no. You get no free speech. You get arrested. You get arrested. Arrested for being mean to Charlie Kirk after his assassination. I thought this was America. I thought we had free speech. Well, we did until the right killed it.
Yeah. So it's amazing to me how, once again, you have leftists leaving out the important parts of the story that, the audience should know. Like, for example, that she wasn't arrested for her free speech, that she actually was arrested because she assaulted an individual, a peaceful person that was just honoring Charlie Kirk, right? But see, the truth doesn't fit the narrative, the propaganda that these people want to push, which is try to make it seem like this woman is just some innocent angel. She didn't do anything, right? She was arrested for her free speech. Okay? This is what they want to put out there. Leaving out, again, the most important detail, which is that she put her hand on somebody while also at the same time engaging in, let's just say, what would be deemed as hate speech if the roles were reversed, right? We all know if the roles were reversed, what she did would be deemed as hate speech, okay? So not only was she engaged in that type of speech, but she also acted on that type of speech when she decided to touch the other student. So therefore, she wasn't arrested for her free speech, right? And when you look at her expulsion, the fact that she was breaking university policy while also at the same time assaulting somebody, she acted on her speech, right, in a physical way that resulted in a charge. Yeah, her expulsion is warranted, right? Again, this is not a free speech issue anymore, right? It's not a free speech issue anymore. But again, the real conversation that should be had is what is radicalizing people to feel the need to do this, right? Like, what radicalized this girl to feel the need to interrupt students who are simply honoring Charlie Kirk. You might not agree with him. You might think he's a bad person, evil, Nazi, whatever. But to interrupt, to mock, to harass students mourning death, it's tasteless. It's tasteless. And the thing is that what these people have to understand is that you're not free from the consequences of your actions. You're not free from the consequences of inciting more violence in this country, because that's what this woman is doing. And I said this in the last video I made. What these people don't understand, what they're not getting through their brains, is that in the immediate aftermath of a political assassination, celebrating it is just inspiring copycats. That's what you're doing. It is extremely reckless. And most importantly, again, it reflects poorly on your character, right? The type of person that you are, right? If you're willing to go out of your way to do what this girl did, all she had to do was just keep walking. That's all she had to do. Keep walking, go to class, going about your business. That's all she had to keep doing. But because she decided not to do that, because she decided to act out on her hate, because that's what this is, right? This is actual hate. You have to actually have hate in your heart. And again, that's the irony here. These people claim we're so against hate and bigotry while expressing everything that they claim they're against. So again, this woman is so hateful that she decided to interrupt a vigil because of her emotions, and she made a decision that cost her her college career. Now, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Oh, I guarantee you it wasn't. So now she got a charge. She got kicked out of college. What's she gonna do? She gonna have a hard time going to another 4-year university. What's she gonna do? And again, you sacrificed all that for what? Because of your hatred. But again, the real question is, what made her feel like this? And that is what we have to get to in this country. That is the heart of what we have to get at. That is the conversation that these people desperately are trying to avoid having. They don't want to have that conversation. They rather excuse this type of behavior and then turn around and play victim and cry foul and then boohoo whine and cry about free speech. Something that they didn't believe in until after Charlie Kirk got assassinated, right? After Charlie Kirk got assassinated, all of a sudden, these are free speech warriors. They believe that private companies should be bound by the First Amendment. You shouldn't be able to fire leftists for celebrating assassinations, right? You can't do that. You can't fire leftists for inciting violence, because that's ultimately, at the end of the day, what it is. That's what it is. And again, what these people don't understand is that, yes, we should live in a country where you have the free speech to say your political beliefs and not be assassinated for it. Apparently, they didn't believe in that, which is why they're celebrating the assassination, by the way, right? The same people who cry for free speech literally are celebrating somebody being killed for their free speech. But, oh, my free speech, right? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So in order to protect free speech, in order to protect people from being assassinated for their free speech, don't you think it makes sense that those who are inciting political assassinations by celebrating, glorifying, rationalizing, and justifying political assassinations? Yeah, I think that in the spirit of protecting free speech in this country, so that people don't get assassinated for their free speech, right? So people don't die because of their free speech. I think it makes sense that those who are glorifying political assassinations and celebrating political assassinations and trying to normalize assassination culture, yeah, I think it makes sense that those people are held accountable. Because you can't have free speech in a country where people have normalized and said it's okay to be assassinated for your free speech, right? In fact, you will be celebrated for it. It's beyond just okay. It's beyond just, well, people are not really speaking out against it. People aren't really saying anything about it. No. You have people openly celebrating. How can you have free speech when people are being assassinated for their free speech? So in order to prevent these assassinations, right, to disincentivize assassinations, then yeah, the people who are trying to glorify the assassinations should be held accountable. I don't understand what's so hard about this concept for leftists to understand. I really don't get it. You can't run around talking about my free speech, but yet you're celebrating people being killed for their free speech. doesn't really make sense. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.